Today we're going to look at macro photography and varying lighting techniques. So obviously for this exercise we're doing macro photography, so we're going to exchange the lens on the camera from our variable focal length lens to the macro lens. So making sure that your power supply is turned off, pushing the button on the camera body to the left of the barrel of the lens, and then rotating the lens counterclockwise, quarter of a turn to remove it. I'm just going to set that aside for now. Don't forget that when you are removing the lens, to recap both ends with your lens caps. The macro lens, again, will have a cap on both ends, aligning the white dot on the barrel of the lens with the white dot on the camera body, making sure that it's sitting flush and firmly, and then clockwise a quarter of a turn until it clicks into position. And that is now properly mounted. So as a quick review here for using the external flash, mounting the synchronizing cord or sync cord onto the hot shoe and locking that in place, and then mounting the other component onto the other end of the hot shoe and locking that in place. Don't forget you have that rubberized button that is the elbow, or the creates the articulation of the head. As well, on the flash unit there is this flap that comes down. It is a diffuser, which we're going to discuss momentarily. Probably when you're doing macro photography, it's a good option to use that diffuser to control that speculative light. Okay, just as a quick reference here, with the speed light, to turn the power on, it's the button on the bottom right corner. And when you turn it on, you should see TTL appear in the top left of the viewing window. And the TTL represents through the lens. It's a synchronization between the flash unit and the camera so that they are working in unison. So to confirm whether or not that it is in the TTL position, if it's not, if it's showing something else in that viewing window, there is a slide bar on the left margin here as well. Just make sure that it is pushed up, and you should see the illumination come on for TTL once it's in the upward. For purposes of this practical, you'll be shooting it in manual mode, so full manual mode, and also not using the onboard flash. So you'll have to defeat the flash that's on the camera, and only when flash is required, it's using the external flash, or if it specifies in the actual practical, to maybe introduce an auxiliary external light source such as a flashlight.